each of the competitors got to where we are. Charles Crowley, after stealing a victory from Matt Cross, Psycho Mike with the body slam bonanza. Von Vertigo overcoming Artemis Spencer. And our fifth entrant, Judas Icarus, in a hard-hitting contest. There it is, your Northern Final.
The following contest is a fatal five-way elimination match. It is your main event of the evening, and the winner will be the #1 contender for the Smash Wrestling Championship. Introducing first,
Hang on.
from Toronto, Ontario, weighing in at 194 pounds.
Carter Mason with a chair. What the hell?
Scott, what the hell indeed? Good Lord, Carter Mason with a chair.
He promised the next time we see him he was going to be a different Carter Mason.
He's just wearing different pants, Scott.
He's got that chair. This is... Well, hang on a second here. What the hell? Trying to choke the life out of Brent Banks with that chair.
Carter Mason, the same SOB he's always been. Nothing has changed.
Well, it's... Brent Banks supposed to be in this final. I mean, just assaulted by Carter Mason before the match can even begin. And Brent Banks, he earned that victory tonight.
Brent Banks needs to find his way to the ring, Scott.
Yeah, what shape is he going to be in? Can he even go in this final now?
Well, never one to have any sort of timing. The twat, Charles Crowley.
By hook or crook, he advanced to these finals.
Did
you just call him a hooker?
Weighing in at a spectacular 205 pounds, Mr. Charles Crowley.
Charles Crowley faking injury to score, let's face it, to steal a victory from Matt Cross earlier tonight.
Crowley got those low-key thorns on his top hat and swings by to say hello to Brent Banks, who's convalescing on the ring apron.
Who's been legitimately injured now. But a opportunity to main event Super Showdown hangs in the balance. Every man in this matchup has completed step one, but the job is just beginning.
And a veritable thorn in the side of Charles Crowley appears once again.
Casey, let's face it, this guy's a thorn in the side of everybody.
From Psychoville, weighing at 235 pounds, Psycho!
Now you gotta look at it, Scott, as Psycho Mike probably had the easiest first round of anybody in this match. And I mean, let's face it, he's a well-oiled machine, so it's gotta go well for Psycho Mike here tonight.
His opponent, the current Smash Wrestling champion Kevin Bennett, walked out of his matchup with Psycho Mike earlier tonight.
Psycho Mike looking at...
He's looking to help. He's offering a hug.
You love to see it, you know? You love to see an encouraging hug. Brent Banks looks a little annoyed.
Well, Psycho Mike looks concerned for the well-being of Brent Banks.
The bright side for Brent Banks is there's 5 people in this match, so it takes time to get everyone in the ring.
All right, here comes the V guy, Von Vertigo. was in a hell of a battle earlier tonight.
Number 4, from the North Kingdom Group, weighing at 175 pounds, the big guy, Vaughn Vertigo.
And Scott, could this be Vaughn Vertigo's night? He's got a little bit of arrogance here. I mean, poor Brent Banks can't catch a break. But is this the night when Vaughn Vertigo finally makes that statement? I am the top of the card. I am the guy.
Casey, this stage is set for a star in the making here tonight. We've seen this tournament do that in the past. We've seen what one night can do to the likes of someone like Candice LeRae, who won this tournament against all odds to main event Super Showdown. Can Vaughn Vertigo join those ranks?
He is up against a hell of a challenger.
Introducing participant number 5, from Vancouver, British Columbia, weighing at 185 pounds, the born sinner, Judas Icarus!
And Judas Icarus has to be considered the wild card in this match because everybody in that ring right now is very familiar with one another.
Well, Casey, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I gotta cut you off there. You look at all the men in this ring, there are 5 wild cards in the ring right now. This is the ultimate clash of styles. This is what I love about this tournament.
You make a valid, albeit poorly timed point. Brent Banks is still convalescing in the corner. The referee asking if Brent Banks is ready to go. That is a loaded question at this very point. Thumbs up from Brent Banks. Psycho Mike looks concerned.
Well, the referee, everyone now checking to see, is Brent Banks going to be able to go here?
Brent Banks asking for some space.
You just give a thumbs up there to the official. I think he's going to try to gut this one out.
And the bell is underway. And this chaos has just begun as all 5 men are and Brent Banks already in trouble here as Charles Crowley leaning on that damaged back.
Well, yeah, he was assaulted with a steel chair before this match got underway. I mean, whatever recovery time he had between his matchup and now, it's completely gone.
And everyone now out of the pool as everyone starting to throw hands at one another. Charles Crowley is picking apart Brent Banks in the ring.
What's left of Brent Banks is being, you're right, absolutely dissected, raining elbows on the shoulder.
Brent Banks firing up here.
There's a nice right hand. Brent Banks showing some fight.
Psycho Mike
telling Banks to turn around.
going for that body slam. No, hold on, Brent Banks.
He's able to fight him off here.
Gets the moonsault off and the drop kick.
That connects and sends Psycho Mike up and over the top rope. But in comes Judas Icarus.
Now this is an interesting matchup, Scott.
Boy, these guys are one by one lining up to get their licks in on Brent Banks, and Brent Banks is...
No, there's that big knee.
And he's focusing the assault right on the back of Banks. But Psycho Mike back in the ring now, looking for a body slam.
Going for those body slams. Boom!
Falling for the oldest trick in the book and hitting every buckle on the way down is Psycho Mike. With Vertigo now going one-on-one with Icarus, and here's a matchup for you. You can see the effects of this tournament already. Look at all the welts on the back of Vertigo.
Oh, yeah. Probably from that top rope that Artemis Spencer hit him with a senton there. Oh!
There's a leg trip.
Artemis Spencer 2 for 2, or sorry, Vaughn Vertigo 2 for 2 on the drop down tonight.
Cover, 2, kick out there from Icarus. Vertigo staying on Judas Icarus. And again, fans, this match is elimination rules. We will go until there is only one man left standing. And that man will be the #1 contender to the Smash Wrestling Championship and will meet Kevin Bennett at Super Showdown.
That's what makes this the toughest tournament around, is you need to beat literally 5 men in order to get that golden ticket to Super Showdown. Brent Banks digging deep, finding what he's got down there. Hit the ropes, and over he goes.
Also worth noting here, Casey, that while a lot of the men in this matchup have had opportunities at the championship, none of these men have ever been Smash Wrestling champion.
Whoa! Charles Crowley takes to the sky. Massive somersault.
And for someone who's been around as long as the likes of a Brent Banks, a Smash Wrestling original.
Brent Banks, you look at Psycho Mike, someone who's been chasing the Smash Wrestling Championship for the better part of a year.
And then you have someone like Judas Icarus, it's his first night in the company.
And they all have Smash Championship potential. Charles Crowley gets the body slam. And the London Music Hall has come unglued. And the crowd again.
These bloodthirsty London fans are begging for 10 more body slams.
What does that sign say out there? Walsy Dobe?
Oh yeah, what if it only body slam sign upside down?
Oh, that would make sense. Charles Crowley getting out of there.
This is what's the part of the body slam.
Uh-oh, hang on.
And Vertigo's gonna eat it instead.
Does that reset the counter, Scott?
Only Psycho Mike knows. I don't think he does.
I guess so.
Vertigo wants no part of the body slams. He's gonna throw
Hold
Brent
on, don't
Banks in.
send Brent Banks in. Poor Brent Banks has been through enough.
Banks is trying to beg off Psycho Mike.
Yeah, but Psycho Mike seems... Oh. Oh my God, it happens every time.
And Psycho Mike, he doesn't discriminate. He doesn't care who you are. He'll body slam anybody.
I feel like Psycho Mike's been looking into our soul.
Hey, Casey, why don't you go get in the video?
No. Oh, Judas Icarus. Judas Icarus in trouble.
As Brent Banks launches him into the Lion's Den.
Oh my God. Hold on now. Put a little mustard on it.
Psycho Mike getting his reps in.
The biggest damn body slam I've ever seen.
He's got to check his pulse.
I want him having a coronary here.
Listen to the crowd. Everybody's received one. And so Psycho Mike looks ready to dish out more.
Psycho Mike's made 4 enemies here.
I was just going to say that, yeah, he didn't do himself any favors.
Oh no, and Psycho Mike's, well, his roost has come to roost, or whatever the saying is.
That definitely wasn't it, whatever you were trying to say, but he's being treated like a pinball in the middle of the ring.
That's what I meant to say. Boots on boots on boots.
Just finds himself caught in a nerd circle.
Look out, uh-oh. Oh God, and the 4 corners of doom, Psycho Mike.
It's not even a pay-per-view. He's in trouble here.
Dear God, man, let the man fall.
I think he's out of it.
Judas Icarus just throwing
Well,
hands.
everyone else says, okay, forget it. We'll just focus on each other.
Gotta figure out what's going on while Psycho Mike figures out if his brain is still intact. Uh-oh.
I don't know if it ever was.
Oh, all 4 men head to head here.
Yeah, Psycho Mike, he's still reeling on that top rope.
We've got a lineup, and everyone's down all at once.
All 5 men in this 5-way elimination matchup are down.
I've heard of a double down, Scott. I've never heard of a quintuple down.
Quintuple, not a word. That's why you've never heard of it.
Look it up.
They got cover here,
Oh
too.
my goodness.
And Icarus just gets his arm up, and now he's got to cover on Mike. And Mike, I guess, kicks out. He's got a shoulder now on Vertigo, who kicks out.
Vertigo going for the cover on Charles Crowley, and another kick out there. Oh, and everyone here.
Everyone's able to kick out.
I mean, who would win in that case, Scott? Oh, Judas Icarus firing up
You
here.
gotta ask the official.
I don't trust that official. He doesn't have hair. Psycho Mike now gasping for air, I think, or doing his best fish impression.
Well, now we get back to every man just scrambling for themselves. Mike's throwing kicks in the air. They're just hoping someone runs into him.
This is where it gets dangerous, because one foul blow could be enough to take someone out of this match, Scott.
Well, yeah.
As you can see, hold on now. Brent Banks up and over, down he goes.
Sure, reconnecting, but Mike rolling to the outside. Here comes Icarus. Look at that!
Oh, there it is. There's that massive lariat.
Well,
hold on, Charles Crowley.
Dumps him, and Crowley's gonna steal the pin here. 2.
Oh my goodness, Brent Banks is out of here.
Brent Banks has been eliminated.
Charles Crowley's not going to get out of the country. He's going to be charged with grand larceny for all the things he's stealing tonight.
We are down to 4.
Hold on here, Icarus. Twisting. Brainbuster there. Psycho Mike's back in. Icarus ducks.
Well, yeah, Psycho Mike said, you're not going to hit me with that.
Icarus hands him a foot. Mike takes it.
Icarus has Psycho Mike stacked up on the shoulders. Picking up a head of steam here.
Massive Death Valley driver, middle of the ring. A move that Psycho Mike knows all too well. Hold on now.
Vertigo.
Oh,
stops Icarus in his tracks now. A form just sent him flying.
Oh, here comes the V guy. Look out. Going for that Vonton. And he gets all of it across the back.
Every piece of that, but runs right into Psycho Mike.
Hold on now. Psycho Mike sends Vertigo onto Icarus.
Crowley dumps Psycho Mike. He's going to steal another pin here.
You gotta be kidding me. Another one from... Crowley's gonna take this whole thing.
Spencer Crowley.
Spencer. I think you mean Charles.
Too many names floating around here. Charles Crowley steals yet another pin.
I feel like Spencer Crowley's a good one. Oh, a twist of fate out of nowhere here.
Charles Crowley, he reminds me of a lot of guys in high school. Getting all the credit, doing none of the work.
Whatever gets the job done. D is for diploma, Scott. Psycho Mike trying for a choke slam here. Oh! Catches an enziguri on the side of the head. Going for that knee, but Psycho Mike catches it.
He's got that leg trapped. Vertigo fights out of it though. Nice go behind there. Standing
switch.
Half
Nelson suplex. And a massive.
And Shining Wizard connecting on the side of the skull of Psycho Mike. And Vertigo going on top, perhaps thinking Vonton.
Is it time? Look out.
Nobody home. Psycho Mike able to roll out of the way here.
Oh!
Bump kick, and that might just clean the clock of Vertigo.
Good night, nurse. Psycho Mike hit that hard. Look out. Look out. Charles Crowley, big knee right to the side of the head.
He's got Vertigo stacked up on the shoulder now.
Oh, right to the knee.
Vertigo might be out.
Good night, Von Vertigo.
Casey, Crowley's picked up his third elimination of this match. There's only one to go. We're down to 2 men.
And he earned that one with this beautiful spin-out knee. A variation of the go to sleep there, and all of a sudden,
it is down to Psycho Mike and Charles Crowley. One man is going to Super Showdown, the other leaves with nothing. You don't want to come this far and go home empty-handed, Casey.
Psycho Mike looks like he's been in a 14-round boxing match with Apollo Creed. His eyes are swollen shut. Where's the other guy? Oh, just a slap across the face. Oh, and the favor returned here.
That's it. Turnabout fair play, but that one looks like it's fired Psycho Mike up. And now just battle slaps.
Now this isn't to do damage, this is just to test the will of your opponent, Scott.
I don't know, they might be looking to do damage in the process as well. Psycho Mike now with a head of steam. Nobody, pop-up slap.
Pop-up slap.
Right to the face.
Ripcord into a slap. The sweat flying there.
That one's gonna knock the taste out of the mouth of Crowley.
Oh my goodness, Psycho Mike.
A hip into the midsection there as he picks up ahead of steam. There's another one, just cannonballing his body into the midsection of Crowley.
Mike is rolling now. Oh, look at that. Malfunction of the junction. Big boot to the side of the head.
And that caught him clean. Psycho Mike thinking clothesline and connects with it.
Scott, Psycho Mike is getting dangerously close to another shot at Kevin Bennett here.
Whoa.
For murder. Oh, Mike. We've talked about this after the grenade incident.
And listen to the crowd.
The London Music Hall fans are chanting murder.
Yeah, they're all too eager to be accomplices.
Come on, what are you doing out here?
Speak of the devil, he shall appear. The Smash Wrestling champion, Kevin Bennett, pokes his head where it doesn't belong. And this is very reminiscent of how he wins the majority of his matches with outside interference.
Oh, a massive forearm to the back of the head. That can render an opponent unconscious, and it looks like it may have.
And Crowley trying to pick the scraps.
Hold on now.
And there's no disqualifications in this matchup.
And wow, Kevin Bennett doesn't like the way Crowley's holding him. He's worried that Mike's gonna duck.
He's taking a lot of time.
And there it is.
And he did duck.
That's a self-fulfilling prophecy if I've ever seen one. Kevin Bennett hits the floor hard.
And Psycho Mike disposes of Bennett, releases the elbow, and now he's going to rope in Crowley.
Up and massive body slam. 1, 2, 3.
Psycho Mike is going to Super Showdown. Kevin Bennett's worst fears have just been realized.
And the #1 contender for the Smash Wrestling Championship, Psycho Mike!
Scott, Kevin Bennett is beside himself right now.
Kevin Bennett had an opportunity to prevent this exact scenario earlier tonight, and he walked out.
He's got, I mean, he says all the time, he did it himself. This time, Kevin Bennett did it to himself.
Okay, it seems like the biggest show of the year, Super Showdown, officially has its main event. On August 20th, London, it will be Psycho Mike against Kevin Bennett for the Smash Wrestling Championship.
There it is. There it is.
How poetic, because exactly 1 year ago in August, we had homecoming, our return post-pandemic, and one body slam set all this year in motion. And it wraps up at Super Showdown. And I got excited after thinking about that, Kevin. You know why? Because I'm thinking about all your title defenses. Every time you win and win and you win, it's because, what do you say again? I do it by myself. I do it by myself. And you know what? No. I got all the respect for you because on August 20th, biggest show of the year, Super Showdown, you will prove to everyone here you can do it by yourself. Psycho Mike, Kevin Bennett, cage match!
Whoa! There will be nowhere left to run and nowhere to hide for the Smash Wrestling Champion as he will be locked inside of a steel cage with a Psycho.
Scott, I can't think of anything more terrifying than being locked in a cage with Psycho Mike. And I almost died at the hands of TDT tonight.
What a bombshell dropped by Sebastian Schwab. We have our main event for Super Showdown. Is it that man's destiny about to be realized? Psycho Mike, the winner of the Northern Tournament.